Well, happy Monday again. Due to the fact I got a phone call from the VTH, been a change in my schedule for tomorrow. So I'm going to have an extra early start, so I will not have time for a happy Tuesday video tomorrow. Uh, something crossed my mind. I was talking with someone the other day. Uh, this big Woba with his pork chop sniffers. Or Sanford's good as pickle sniffers, Big Woba's good as pork chop sniffers. That sniff that fat hog's ass, you know. Uh, oh, and guys, do me a favor, please. Please, don't lower yourself to their level. I heard somebody, well, let them talk about me. Gives them content to break up their boring live streams, you know. So the same shit, same people, whether it's Sanford, Wilbur, same ass kisses, They're sniffing Wilbur's pork chop. The other ones are sniffing Sanford's pickle. Let them talk about me all they want. I heard somebody went and tried to, defend me. Listen, I don't need, believe me, I don't need any fucking defending here in the real world, face to face with motherfuckers. I do not need any defending on the fucking internet. Okay? I appreciate the thought. It is not necessary. I can take care of myself. A lot better than all of those fat fucks ever will be able to. Out of shape, pot belly, fucking redneck, sister fucking hillbillies. You think I'm worried about them? Give me a break. They better worry their sister don't get fucking pregnant again. Yeah, they let them. All they want to do is drag it onto the level. They'll just try to get you involved in a long-running comment thread argument. That's all they want to try to do. You know what I mean? Don't lower yourself to their level. But it got me thinking. With all these guys on here, like Sanford, all their projects, they don't fucking, nobody's really doing anything that lives up to what comes out of their fucking mouth with their cars and their builds and their engines and their restorations. And when you really think about it, what the fuck has Big Wilbur done in all these fucking years? What has he done? Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Oh, I heard now they got him involved with, Sandy's got him involved in some shit now. Was he going to get in on this Save the Children 318 too? I had already heard they got fucking Charlie the Tuna. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, yes, now I got a little bit of hope with our Patriots. I can start wearing, I got start wearing my Patriots hats again now that they got rid of two big problems here in New England. One, Coach Bill Belichick. And quarterback Mac Jones got traded to the Jags for a 6th-round pick. Coach Bill got a little too big for his britches. How they say some players are uncoachable. Some head coaches become unmanageable. Their ego gets put above the team. They got to make every decision. They're calling all the shots, and he called a lot of bad shots. He ran Brady and a lot of other good players out in New England here because of his ego. Good. We're glad he's gone. We really are. See, here in New England, us sports fans here, we're not that fickle like the Dallas Cowboy. Oh, you wait till next year. We know we suck. We can admit it. Same with our Red Sox, our Bruins, and our Celtics. Our Celtics still the best team in the league, but believe me, when they go on their little losing streaks and they get, blow a 22-point fourth quarter lead and lose by 1 point, you bet your ass we got on them. We didn't make excuses the way you cowgirl fans make every fucking, oh, you wait till next year with Dak. Listen, if Dak ain't done it in 8 fucking years, he ain't never going to do it. You need to learn to fucking accept that. He is not the guy that's going to take you to a Super Bowl victory, okay? Yeah, now that I got sports out of the way. What has Big Wilbur done? Yeah, oh, they got Charlie the Tuna in, too, doing yak sessions. Right? Live stream yaks now. They're going to have Big Wilbur doing some kind of testing for them. Wow. Yeah. Maybe now this engine will get built. You mark my words. I don't have ESP. I can't see the future. That engine will not be built by the end of this year. In any shape or form of their research and development theories that they're going to put into it. They'll spend all year yakking about it. hoping to string people along, you know, get those views, make that fucking money, give out more free hats and t-shirts, and maybe, you know, a lucky winner can win a fucking Holly 4-barrel that's sitting around on a fucking shelf. You know, I heard Big Wolb, all he does is, was it Wolb? No, Sandy. I have to admit, I've been kind of out of the loop with a lot of people. I've been having way too much fun with Jabba. You know, oh, speaking of Jabba, she started giving hourly updates on his fucking health. So people can expect when he'll get back to work on the Bel Air. You know what I mean? Like I said, what's next for him to get fucking sympathy? Is he going to get pregnant? Then have a miscarriage? I'm sure people will feel sorry for him when that happens. Hey, you know, Jabba, you can avoid all that, you know, all that heartbreak of having a miscarriage. Just get a fucking hysterectomy and get it over with, you know? Unfucking-believable. Like I said, the things people will do for attention to build their fucking channels. Get those subs and views and hopefully make some fucking money. Oh, man. But yeah, I heard Sandy was yakking about, you know, how a Holly 4-barrel carburetor is built. And my understanding, hasn't he had a long-running problem with his Casper, a not-so-friendly ghost truck? Still can't get his Hollies dialed in, still can't get them dialed in. Wow. He's going to give advice on how a Holly's built, and he can't even dial in his own fucking carburetors. Hey, come to think of it, wasn't he the one that had all his hands on that fucking engine with the MC Hammer car when he took it out with Al to that track, you know, for that event? Huh? But I understand he's the one that had his hands more on those carburetors than Al. Then when everything turned to shit, Al got thrown under the fucking bus. Wow. Oh, man. So no, Wolb is involved with Sandy and going to do some testing on something. Okay. You know, when you look back, you know, and believe me, I'm not trying to give credit to any of these guys that dibble and dabble with a little shit and they make their big claims. I'm going to build this, his head's going to do this engine's going to do that, this car's going to be restored. And, you know, when you get right down to it, Big Wolb is the fucking worst of the worst because he doesn't do a fucking thing. He hasn't done a fucking thing except yak on fucking live streams with his pork chop sniffers. If I'm wrong, correct me. The only thing he's done with any car that he's shown anything of his, you know, he puts up videos of other people's cars, other people's this. Oh, look, here's some pro stockers of the 1970s, a video of that and shit. You know, I think the only thing he's done is he yanked, you know, listen, somebody wants to sell you a 69 Roadrunner for $200, you know, it's pure fucking junk. It's worthless. It's absolutely worthless. If there was any hope for it, you know, you had to yank it with a cable in a truck. Mother Nature was eating it, alive, branches all entangled in. Just a stripped out unibody, fucked up noses. No nothing. Yanked it out of the woods. Remember he was going to restore it? In the following year, drive it to Carlisle. I hear that's a good event. That ever happen? Big Wilbur is the worst of the fucking worst on here with guys that run their mouth with a project, and he's a guy that does not do a single fucking thing. With Sanford too, the same thing. A lot of them can fit into this category, but I think Big Wilbur has to be the worst of the worst. He's just trying to make himself out to be a big-time fucking race promoter. You know, put on a spectacle where spectators don't even want to drive. They live 2 miles away, don't want to fucking pay to go and watch it. You know, and I'm not knocking anybody that had good cars that you could call race cars. They not only performed well, they looked pretty cool too. Who wants to pay to go watch, you know, minivans, junk 4-door shit boxes, slant sixes, guy with a pair of tits on a fucking Coleman mini bike doing a burnout. You know, stock F-150 trucks, you know, that still have some shit in the back that they forgot to drop off at the fucking dump before they showed up to race. It was a fucking shit show. Like I said, the whole backstory to that is, you know, hey, let's get people monetized. You know, you got to have 500 subs to enter. Come on, pack of wolves. Let's go run to these channels and sub their channels so they can qualify to race. Help them make some fucking money. You motherfuckers, man, unfucking believable. And now I'll end this with a hot topic concerning Mopar, the new Dodge electric charger. I've been hearing a lot of buzz about that. There's some moped guys that are losing their fucking minds. Hey, let's face it. Shit's going to happen. Change is going to come whether we like it or not. It's called part of life. You know? Some people can't accept change. Remember that saying? God had wanted a man to fly. He would have given him wings. You know where that came from? When the Wright brothers took flight at Kitty Hawk. The church group showed up. They got very unruly. They actually believed that this plane was the work of the devil. I'm dead fucking serious. You can look this up. And a church group showed up protesting. They were throwing bottles and rocks at this plane, and that plane was very fragile. You could pretty much equate it to what, balsa wood planes we had when we were kids, It was very lightweight, very fragile. It didn't have a whole lot of power with that engine, and they did everything they could to fucking damage that plane, so they wouldn't even be able to try to get it to fly. Police came in. People were arrested. That's where that saying came in. God had wanted a man to fly, would have given him wings. They were chanting that at Kitty Hawk the day the Wright brothers took flight. They were afraid of change. To them, change was evil. It was the work of the devil. Some people just horse and carriages, the gasoline-powered car came along. A lot of people hated it. They were afraid of it. They didn't want it. They wanted to stay with their horse and buggies. That's how change affects some people. Some people can accept change and go with it. Others, they just reject it. They cannot deal with it. They hate it. But guess what? Gasoline-powered vehicles eventually came along, and diesel-powered vehicles. Early on, Stanley Steamer, steam-powered vehicles. And now we have electric. And it's nothing new. Do you know that some of the earliest cars were electric? Even before the gasoline engines were being developed, there were electric engines that were already powering these horseless carriages. Then now they had all this gasoline they didn't know what to do with. In the refining process of oil, gasoline was like a waste byproduct. They were throwing it away and burning it. They didn't know what the fuck to do with this shit. Hey, we can power an engine with this stuff. Hold on one second. I got a text coming in. Okay, sorry about that. Now, once they found that, they had a use for this endless supply of this liquid to power engines. That's when things really exploded with gasoline and then diesel-powered engines. So electric vehicles, you got to kind of expect there are going to be people that are just going to hate it. Because it's new, it's different, it's changed. They can't accept it. But I hear that, the Charger now is electric. Or the new Charger is going to be electric. I hear it looks pretty cool. At least they got one thing right. Now it has 2 doors on it, as it should have. Why they went to a 4-door Charger, but then again, I'll save this for the end. I think besides it being electric, what's bothering them more is that they're making a mockery of it by giving it an engine sound. That to make matters worse, they're putting a shifter in it, like you shift it when you're driving it. I've heard it called a lot of names. Funniest one I heard was somebody call it a Mattel Power Wheels Corvette for adults. I thought that was fucking hysterical. But the way I see it, maybe it could be worse. Maybe Dodge could have done again what they once did that I think was a bigger major embarrassment to not only the Charger, but also the Challenger. When they rebadged them using little Mitsubishi shitboxes with 4 cylinders, you tell me which was worse, So, that's about it. No Happy Tuesday video tomorrow. And that was a text I got with another little update with a schedule change. I'm going to be on the road very early tomorrow morning, about 6 a.m. So, hope you have a great day. Hope you have fun. Hope you stay safe. And catch up with you on Wednesday.